everyone, and welcome to my channel Wheel of Fortune Psychic Tarot. My name is Nia, and in today's video you will be receiving a confession from your deceased loved ones. As you can see, you have these three groups to choose from. For group number one, we have the Wisdom of the Oracle deck and this oval cherry quartz crystal. For group number two, we have the Shaman Dream Oracle card deck and this Amazon heart crystal. And for group number three, we have the Wisdom of the Soul Oracle card deck and this Amethyst crystal. All you need to do now, as always, is to focus your attention on the loved one that you would like to connect with today. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, just see which one of these decks calls your attention the most, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group, so I will see you there. Welcome to your reading, group number one, everyone who resonated with the oval cherry quartz crystal and this lovely brand new Wisdom of the Oracle card deck that was kindly gifted to me by Stacy. Thank you so much if you're watching. So we are about to find out today what your deceased loved ones would like to confess to you. It goes without saying that you should not watch this reading if you're feeling vulnerable. Watch it at a later time, or watch one of my many other readings if you feel like you can't handle the truth, because the truth is what you will get. But that being said, it doesn't have to be a negative confession at all, but you never know. Just be prepared for anything to come out. Some kind of hidden truth that your loved ones would like to get off their chest is what they're saying. This is the first psychic download I'm receiving. They want to get something off their chest because it's not so much that what you're about to hear will be something that you need for clarity. It could be, but it's more like your loved ones need to tell you this so that they can find peace or feel relieved. Okay, this is about dropping a heavy weight that's been weighing them down, possibly keeping them from crossing over. They want you to know something. This is about knowledge, and it could be that you have been asking yourself this question in your head a few times, or that you tried to ask them about this when they were still alive and they wouldn't let you in on it. So there is this notion of question and answer here. So since time and space are irrelevant, if you have a specific question now for your loved one, you can try and ask them and see if the confession is linked to that question. Let's see what psychic downloads I'll get by touching this crystal. Loved ones, communicate some emotions to me, please. Yeah, they have been keeping that in for so long, and it's caused so much pressure, and it was really hard for them to not open up about it. It caused them a lot of pressure, so much pressure, and you know, they felt like exploding sometimes, or it took a lot of effort for them to keep it all in, okay? And they'll feel so good once it's out. And yeah, this is linked to a lot of emotion. It could be that your loved ones had a bit of a temper, or that they were prone to having extreme emotional reactions, and that's why they seemed very distant and reserved on the outside, but really that was a coping mechanism to not kind of lose it completely. So this is a bit about an outburst here. All right, so let's just see what they want to say. Keep in mind, not everything will resonate because it's a reading for the collective. You can book a personal one through a link in the description box down below. Take what resonates in this reading and feel peaceful about what doesn't feel like it's for you. It will be for someone else. Loved ones, what do you want to confess? Mending. Okay. I really love the imagery on this card. Mending. So something was broken, something was not whole. I obviously need to get a lot more cards to give you the full picture, but mending. What do you mean, loved ones? What is this about, loved ones? What do you need to mend? What's the confession, loved ones? I'm feeling like I need to shuffle, loved ones. Use the tarot, the oracle deck, loved ones. What do you want to mend? Between worlds. So I feel like the mending is talking about a broken heart, okay? And I'm seeing separation. I'm getting a very specific message here that will only resonate with a few of you. There was separation. It could be that you are asking about a father who left you when you were young, a parent figure that walked away from you. Okay, and there was separation, and they always had a very heavy bleeding heart, you know. It might seem like they didn't care about you at all and they just left you, but really when they were away, they would always miss you, but they had a lot of issues and they couldn't deal with those issues, and they just missed you so much. And this is also talking about the passing here for everyone watching. So you are now separated, of course, because you guys watching are in the physical and your loved ones are in spirit. And this separation is even harder to overcome now. But yeah, broken heart and separation. So the confession revolves around that. And I really see that there is a lot of information coming through for people who were family here. Separation, and I'm getting, guys, for some of you, and you might already know this or might be suspecting this, that either you or someone very close to you or your loved one, take that how it resonates, is not the biological child of someone here. So there is a confession coming through saying you were adopted or I was adopted. Like, you will understand that, like, for those of you who resonate with it, there's a confession saying you're not biological family, okay? And they maybe never told you this, saying your real father or your real mother or whoever walked away. And yeah, this is heavy. This is talking about childhood trauma, separation, and possibly a lie that was told as to what the reason was for this separation, and they want to fix it, okay? What more about that confession, please, group number 1? Thinker. Look, 4, double 44. It could be that someone here was left, or that you guys watching something traumatic happened when you were at the age of 4. Or there is a child that is about 4 years old, by the way. This could also be talking about siblings who were separated. And maybe if you're resonating with the sibling situation, the confession here is that you have a real biological sibling that was hidden from you, something. There is so much about family being torn apart and lies being told about what the reason for the separation was. And your loved ones, they're kind of stuck between the worlds. They're stuck between the worlds. And I told you this, they want to get this off their chest so that they can move on. There's a lot of regret and a lot of victim mentality from their side around, you know, feeling victimized because a lie was told. A lie was told. Loved ones, can you be more precise about what this lie was? By the book. Look, and there is a family here, and we have double digits, guys. Number synchronicities are amazing signs loved ones give you, and as of recording this right now here, you will see this in a week from my now, okay? But that I did a special 11/11 reading for November 11th, so you might want to watch that if you haven't already. There is third-party situation energy, okay? So this lie, which resulted in so much pain on both sides, is a lie that wasn't told or lived by your loved ones. It was told by a third-party family member or person very close to you from your inner circle. and possibly by an older family member, like the leader of the family. I don't know, the oldest, most honorable, most powerful person in your family. A lie was told, and it could be for some of you here that a mother figure or a toxic father figure tried to pull you guys or someone you know away from the real other parent. There is something about one third party causing that separation or making it more painful and more hurtful. So really what your loved ones are saying is that a person that is still alive, or maybe a third person that has also passed, should give you a confession. Because your loved ones were portrayed in a very negative way. Of course, they did stuff wrong and they had issues, but this third party made your loved ones look a lot worse than what they truly were. So really, that other person should give you a confession. What more about this, loved ones? What about this confession? Ooh. Yin. Okay, so look. There is unity, there is union. This is two coming together, and this is female, divine female, motherly energy. So I'm getting so many different scenarios. It's kind of a little bit chaotic because many different souls with completely different journeys are kind of coming through talking about a similar subject. So if you have a mother figure you were separated from, either when they were still alive or through death, they love you so much. So this person you were separated from, they're saying the truth is, I always loved you so much. The truth is, I still love you. The truth is, I did not ever hate you. The truth is, I did not leave you because there was something wrong with you. The truth is, I didn't do all of these negative things people made you believe about me. Yes, I had issues, but there was nothing revolving around hate or disregard or being condescending so much. Like, the truth is, I love you. The truth is, I am watching over you. The truth is, I'm sending you love and light. And I'm getting a lot of motherly energy, but again, this can be a father or a parent figure or an older sibling or a romantic partner. Take this how it resonates to your situation. But they want to tell you the truth is, I love you. Okay, do not believe the lies that this third party told you. I want to get one last oracle card. I love them so much. I love these cards. I say this about all the cards I have, but it's always true, but there is something very special to these cards. So loved ones, do you want to confess? Like, they're confessing their love to you, okay? It's kind of like that. And this is probably something that you have never heard from them, okay? Maybe you were told, say this was your parent or like whoever, they didn't love you, they left you because you were not good enough, because they wanted better. The truth is, they loved you so much. And look, blessed guys, I'm freaking out. 222. Watch out for the number pattern 222. I'm getting goosebumps. Your loved ones will try to send you numbers to show you that they're with you, especially when you see 222. Actually, guys, you should check the time right now. If it's maybe 22 at nighttime where you're watching. Also, there's something about February, and February being a birth month or a specific anniversary, there is definitely something about motherhood and pregnancy here. Okay, many of you will be women, asking about women, older sisters, mothers, grandmothers or something. And I have done a reading very recently that you should definitely check out if all of this resonates, if you haven't already, about rebirth and reincarnation. I feel like your loved ones, wow, I'm getting goosebumps. They're saying, I love you so much. I'm getting the truth bumps. I love you so much. I will come back to you as your child. Or I love you so much. I will send you a very special soul that will be your child to fix your wounds. But this is about a blessed, divine feminine union, okay? This child, for some of you, might already be in your life and they were sent by that loved one or they could already be that loved one, depending on how old you guys all are. But this is just so amazing, guys. And look how we have 441122. Number patterns. I have done educational videos about, you know, explaining angel numbers. Watch them. I will try and remember to link them in the description box. Remind me if I forget, okay? But this is just amazing. I love this so much. If you love it too, please support me and the Purple Heart family by dropping a purple heart and by liking this video. It would help so much. It will mean so much. Maybe type your, if you want to claim this message, type 222 or 444 or 111, whatever resonates. Also, I've never noticed this, but this deck is purple on the inside of the box. Purple is very meaningful to this channel if you know what I'm all about. Also, for some of you, I'm just getting the message, you might want to watch group number 3 as well, because it has a purple crystal, the Amethyst, and here's kind of a purple color scheme. And also, destiny, I'm hearing the word or the name destiny. Okay, fate, destiny, karma. And some of you, you might be looking similar to this fairy mother. You might look like her. Okay, let me know if you do. She's beautiful. Like a beautiful fairy godmother. Oh my god. I'm hearing the word fairy godmother. This reading is so magical. And also I'm kind of being shown pictures of a womb right now. So if someone has recently got pregnant or something, you might have been shown some of those pregnancy, the photos they take, you know, in the clinic to show the baby. I'm seeing images like that. I'm seeing kind of the tissue within a woman's womb that the baby feeds on, you know. It's just wonderful. So much love and light. Now let's get some final, I have lots more here. Some tarot messages. Also gifted by Stacy. If anyone else would like to gift some crystals or cards, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. Now what more? Yup, 4 of Wheels. There is a treasure. There is a treasure coming. So the confession is, I love you. Maybe you're my treasure, or I treasure you. So they have always treasured you, okay? They never abandoned you on purpose. They never disregarded, disowned, or whatever negative stuff. They never did that to you. They love you. And they're preparing this little blessing here, which is talking about a soul coming into your life. Either them being reborn or another soulmate coming to find you. Yes, 5 of Cups in the reverse to overcome pain. Look, and this reminds me of the natal cord. Is that what it's called? Natal cord? You know what I mean. You know, it connects the mother and the baby. Guys, they're saying, I want to fix the pain I caused by sending you this blessing of new life. Amazing. Amazing energy. And they want to make up for loss. Okay, that's their confession. And they're saying, yeah, I'm not a bad person. They're confessing love and commitment and loyalty to you. Yes, guys, I'm loving this. This is the Page of Cups in the reverse. This is talking about a baby being born. Amazing. If you haven't, definitely watch my rebirth tarot reading. There's a baby coming. There's a young soul coming into your lives. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, let's leave it at that, because this is a lot already, but I want to get some letters now. Maybe we will get the name of the baby if that hasn't been decided yet, or yeah. But I'm getting so much children energy. Of course, for a very, very small group, it could be that this soul they're sending is already older, but the majority here is talking about children. Now, let's draw some letters. Your loved ones are being greedy. They're saying like, take a fistful. I can't do that, loved ones. And again, and this is talking about so many souls coming through. I'm like literally feeling it, so many that I would have to get a huge amount of letters to like satisfy every single individual, so to say. Oh my God, guys, doctor, have you recently had a doctor's visit to take those pictures of the unborn baby or something around doctor? Also drive and ride, is coming through. Dre. Okay, so maybe someone here is gonna call their baby Dre or Andre or Andrea, something like that. Okay, and also the color red, red, you know, emotion and blood, the blood bond, the genetic bond here in your soulmate family. Okay, wow. CV, curriculum vitae, guys. A new life will be born because an old one ended. 1, 6 adding up to 10. New life is coming. And curriculum vitae, curriculum, that's Latin, and it really means like flowing, the flow of life, guys, the flow of life. And here I am getting a name. And we have 11, guys. 10 and 1 is 11. A name that is not familiar to me because it might come from my point of view from a very exotic culture. Let me see if I can hear it properly. Yima, Yima, Yia, Yima, Yiha, Yila. Okay. Yima, Yiha, Yila. Let me know if that resonates. I'm getting someone here from quite, you know, not so Western kind of culture, maybe African or Asian, Middle Eastern, something like that. Maybe you have genes like that running in your family. Let me know if you see any more messages here. You might in these letters, but that's all from me for now. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you want to stay. Turn on the bell if you don't want to miss out on anything. Take super good care, and until soon. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 2. Everyone who resonated with the Shaman Oracle card deck and the Amazon crystal heart. You are about to hear a confession from your deceased loved ones, and if you're feeling vulnerable and not in the right state of mind, you might not want to watch this reading. Only do so if you're ready to hear the truth. Okay, because that's always what you will get. It doesn't have to be a negative confession coming through. We saw that in group number 1. I'm still feeling so giddy and awesome from group number 1. It might be something positive, but you know, you never know. We'll see. Just be aware of that. I have so many amazing readings on my channel. Watch a different one if you feel like you can't handle something that is not very easy to take. So let's see what psychic downloads I'll get from touching and looking at your objects. And I was seeing this individual spirit as I was setting up group number 2, an old man coming through, kind of old. He's saying he's a father. So father could also be grandfather, but I'm getting some old men coming through for sure. But anyone can come through here. It's a reading for the collective, all right? But there is so much nostalgia. And I'm feeling very nostalgic about this deck because it was the very first big oracle card deck I bought for this channel, and I love it so much. So nostalgia, I'm hearing heritage. And it could be that your loved ones want to share something with you today about their past, something that goes far back, something kind of, I'm hearing the name history, maybe regarding your family history. So it could be that your loved ones, now that they're on the other side, met with the whole family tribe and that they heard some things about, you know, the family's karma, the karmic patterns that they want to share with you, and it's something a little bit heavy, okay? But love is the only truth. After all, every pain can bring healing, okay? And like love, it revolves around love is what they're saying. And truthful love. So I always channel my special guide. You know who he is if you know me. You know, this is all about throat chakra energy speaking a truth. So you will hear a truth. And I also love these 3 hearts here, guys. And my spiritual messenger pen. So you're about to hear a truth, and it has to do with family history and family karma. Okay, so loved ones, please share your truth, confess the truth. You are safe with us. We won't judge you. No judgment, just embracing the truth. What do you want to say? Yeah, I need to say this. This deck is German, so, and I was kind of feeling that some of you might have German ancestors, or this particular old man who's coming through is German, and I'm kind of feeling my paternal grandfather, which is crazy. Okay, so German heritage could be a thing for some of you. They really wanted for me to say that. Okay, wow, yeah. Hopefully I'm not going to get emotional because I'm like really feeling stuff now. What's the confession? Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Wow. I'm getting the truth bumps. And look, written in the sky. Also in German, sky and heaven are the same word, Himmel, written in the sky, fate and destiny. And for some of you, this could be something that happened during the times of the Second World War. And this is talking about death with the 49, death, fate, family history from that time era, okay? Like they're talking about a blow of fate. And regarding a specific person in your family tribe, please confess, loved ones. We won't judge you. We only show love and understanding. What do you want to say about this fate? Okay, so I read all my cards intuitively. You should know that by now if you're with me for a long time. I saw this card in the upside down and it says Überfluss. I know this card, but I read Überleben, which is survival. And here we have 2 other cards that fell out that won't resonate. They just stuck together. Here we have the Heavenly Dancer and a card below that I'm not even going to look at because it's not resonating. This is about this card here. And I'm going to read it as survival. Okay. Fill. 7. All right. So this is absolutely crazy because this is talking about something that happened in my family. And it will also happen in your family, but like we are, again, this, like, I don't know why this happens, why my loved ones come through, especially my dad, and now it's my dad's dad. We're just on the same page, guys. There is a blow of fate that happened in your ancestral line that caused a lot of pain, and by knowing this truth, we can kind of heal toxic karmic patterns. We can heal our lineage. Big reminder, and remind me if I forget, I will try to link in the description box a reading I did on my second YouTube channel about healing ancestral patterns, your ancestral lineage. Ancestral lineage healing is something my mum did a lot in the late 90s, and I would kind of assist. So we need to heal the lineage here. And guys, we choose our family, we choose to be born into a lineage to heal it. So survival, struggle, death. What about this confession, loved ones? Wow. Whew. I'm feeling the energies, they're kind of really heavy. So I'm going to put the heart here. This says, many masks, the authentic self. So someone was wearing a mask, and this is where the confession is coming through. Someone was wearing a mask in order to survive. Again, you might have been told a lie about your family's history, about your family's past, especially about a specific person in your past. The truth was masked, okay? What about this, please? What kind of truth was hidden there? Yeah, someone is pulling the strings. I'm hearing someone's pulling the strings. Family history, lies, survival, death. What about this? Verirrt. Okay, again, I'm only taking the card that resonates, which is the one on the top. Looking for orientation. Verirrt is lost. Okay, lost. When someone loses their way, the world. Hang on, I'm getting a psychic download. Wow. Oh my god. All right. So there is a soul, and this will be talking especially about the male lineage in your family. But if you're a woman and you're like me, you might have stepped in to this male lineage because you agreed to this as a soul. And this is about transmuting energies and about stepping from the darkness into the light. And it could be that this soul that's coming through is still lost and is still in darkness, and that they need help. They need help. They're confessing that they need help, and that you can do a lot to heal this family lineage problem. How do you need help? Number 13. And this would probably translate to dream catcher, but in German, literally it says dream thief. Dream thief. Someone stole a dream and reluctant to follow the calling. Someone stole a dream here. So obviously everyone's family history is so different. But this person obviously had dreams, and those dreams have been running in our lineage for ages, and they were not able to fulfill their dreams because especially of, again, like in these times, worldwide fate, like the Second World War. And you might have not been told the truth about this family member and what their true dreams were. And they're still feeling so shattered and broken that they died the way they did, that the family was torn apart the way they did. All the immense evil that happened, especially after the Second World War. People always tell you, yeah, the Second World War was won, and then like now the world is a better place. Now there is justice. Now there is democracy. Like really, that is the biggest lie. Things are so much worse today. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're asleep and you need to wake up. So, like, be more specific, loved ones, now. Oh, there she is again. So they want to be free. They want to be free. Now is the time for this card. They want to be free. Someone wants to be set free. And guys, if you are suffering like me, if you have all sorts of issues in your life, health issues, financial issues, maybe relationship issues, it's because you are kind of not cursed. Curses do not exist, by the way. Only if you believe in curses, then they work. But you're suffering because you carry the load of this ancestor. And if you help them be free, you can be free too. So they're coming through so that you can both come out from stagnation, because your life must have felt quite heavy. You must be feeling stuck in darkness, and whatever darkness you are in personally, individually, they want to help you, and they're saying, it's me. I failed, and you stepped in as a soul to continue what I failed with, and I want to keep you from failing, so I'm helping you. And I'm going to get the tarot cards now to find out more information. But an immense disaster struck, okay, during the Second World War, and they're still stuck in darkness. And if you have been feeling cursed, it's because you stepped in to resolve the family karma. And you can both end up like this, being completely free. And guys, it's your fate. It's your fate to do this. It's our fate to do this. Now let's get the tarot cards. Guys, if you appreciate what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up. Please drop a purple heart or a white heart if you are a light worker. It helps so much. Yeah. What can we do? How can we resolve this family karma, please? Page of Wands. Just by communicating about this openly and just by realizing that we do not have to carry this load, that we can just drop it. Look, the darkness is in the background. In the foreground, we have wonderful yellow, bright flowers. There's vitality, there is vibrancy. And it could be that you have been feeling very, very depressed, very low on energy. In German, we say when we're feeling so consumed in our darkness, we say we see black, or we sees black. Reminds me of that good old song, you know, where everything is painted black. The time has come for salvation, and I feel like this is divine power stepping in to set free a lot of good souls who do not deserve to be stuck in darkness, and that's kind of what's happening in the year 2024. The energies are shifting, so I think they want to come through. I'm opening up to you about this family heritage problem, and just by seeing the truth we can set ourselves free because we have suffered enough. Now it's time for salvation. I'm hearing the word salvation. Yes, yep, salvation. Wow, he almost makes me cry, or she. Look, they look so similar, these two, the Page of Wands and the Three of Wands, and this person is looking like someone who's being saved. They look like they're kneeling on the ground. They're not, but it looks like that to me, and they're raising their hands, and they look so emotional on their face, and all the yellowness, and there's kind of also sorrow on their face. But this loved one is saying, we are being saved, and there is nothing that you need to do. It's kind of God's mercy. It's the divine's mercy saving us. And they want you to know this and to embrace this. There will be a shift. The Wheel of Fortune will turn in a positive sense for your family heritage. And you have suffered so much. And if you have been very productive on your healing journey, you have done enough to help the family lineage. And now you're going to be saved, and it's going to set you both free. Wow, I love that for us. Because I need it, guys. I really do. Yes, the Eight of Wheels. Look at that bright yellow energy. And I just told you, didn't I just tell you guys that the Wheel of Fortune is taking a turn for the better? And here is someone who looks kind of like God, like the stereotypical kind of God person, like Jesus, working on that wheel. Guys, they are saying here that there is a divine higher being stepping in, because things have escalated. They have escalated for the entire humanity, okay? And there are good forces at work to help us, especially here in our family lineage. And you might receive some more synchronicities and messages in the future. Also, astrology will be a good guideline, because you see a crescent moon here. And this is definitely also affecting your entire family. More family members, also family members that you cut ties with, that you lost, that you're no longer speaking to because of all of that drama. This will all be healed. There is hope. There is hope. There is a golden horizon. And we do not need to worry. We just need to embrace the truth, not feel bitter and angry about it, accept our fate, and just look forward to the divine stepping in to help us. Wow, I really, really love that. I'm gonna get some letters now. Some letters, so protect your ears. If I'm gonna get a W now, I'm gonna freak out. Oh, no, there's no W. Oh well. Okay, this is a syllable, a Greek syllable, and it reminds me, you know, of philosophy, philology. So many like fees exist, and you know, that means amicable. That means friendly vibes, good, friendly, peaceful vibes that are coming, and they're going to be persistent because something old is coming to an end. You know, the toxic wheel is not turning anymore. That's ending, and now the positive wheel is turning. NB. NB, that will be initials for someone here, not for me. NB, that stands for an initial. I'm feeling it super strongly. NB. Yeah, that's all I see here. You might see more initials or words in your native language, in your culture. I see the word happy, by the way. Okay, so don't worry, be happy, it's all gonna be okay, is what they're saying. Right, and maybe you should investigate into your family's past. You might receive some truths there now that your loved one's kind of confessed. And yeah, that's all I have for you. Please give me a thumbs up, please comment, please subscribe if you want to stay, turn on the bell for notifications so that you'll never miss out on anything. Take super good care, and until soon, bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3, everyone who resonated with this amethyst crystal. That looks so interesting. And the Wisdom of the Soul Oracle card deck, which is shiny gold. So a light will be shed on something. You are about to hear a confession from your deceased loved ones. That being said, if you're feeling vulnerable and unable to take a potential hurtful or negative truth, do not watch this reading. Only watch it if you feel like you're in the right state of mind. But, you know, it doesn't have to be a bad confession coming through so far. It's been positive, all right? So there are some triggering things, of course, but it's been positive so far. Hopefully that's going to be true for you guys as well. Let's see what psychic downloads I'm going to get here. By touching your objects and by looking at them, I feel like I need to bless this and ask for my guides to come through. Blessing, cleansing energies. First download, so this is my gold medallion, which was blessed by a priest here in an ancient monastery very close to where I live, and it has the Virgin Mary on it. And if you know me, I had an apparition when I was 10 or 11 years old. This is about blessing. Blessing, something needs to be cleansed and blessed, and kind of again similar to group number 2, higher power stepping in. And that is a theme here, guys, for the coming year, for 2024, divine power, spiritual warfare. So this confession kind of relates to a lot of suffering that happens because so many people on this earth suffer right now. Also, I am getting Gemini will be relevant here. The star sign Gemini, I don't know. Gemini, you know, the energy, maybe it's just Gemini energy, like really outgoing, bubbly, communicative. I feel like your loved ones could have been that way. If they weren't, they are now. So they just want to talk and connect and hang out. Yeah, and they're pointing at something. Okay, they're pointing at something. What are you pointing at, loved ones? What's the confession pointing to? Let me focus for a second for a psychic download. Okay, like they're showing me a person, and this person is kind of hunched over, like with their head tilted down and forward, and they're like arms on a table or something. Did someone pass away sitting by the table or something, or being kind of in a position where they were sitting and kind of where the upper body and the head were kind of leaning over and forward? That's what they're showing me. So this could be talking about the cause of their death, that they want to confess something to you. But we'll see. Okay, loved ones. Loved ones, please use these crystals for energy. All right, hang on. It's just really, that's the Gemini vibe here. They don't have to have been a Gemini, but they're really bubbly. They're really happy that they're finally being heard and that they can finally communicate effortlessly. I'm hearing the word, and it will obviously only resonate with a few people here: strangulation or suffocation. Okay? Take what resonates, feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. This reading is for the collective, but someone here choked, died because they suffocated, and they were either cramping up or they're having a seizure. So I don't know what you were told about the cause of death. Medical professionals lie. Not all of them, obviously, but many lie in order to hide the real cause of death, which is something I cannot talk about on this channel or else I will lose it. But you could have been lied to regarding the cause of death, and for some of you it could have been physical violence by a third party or a health condition, okay, that made them pass, and it's not what you were told. It could be. Maybe we'll hear more. I'm getting a confrontation here from some of you. For some of you, I'm getting like an altercation. Wow, this is a lot like someone being shot or stabbed or purposely ended. Wow, this is a lot. Okay, so many different things will come through here, but this is talking about the cause of death. I'm seeing shadow figures and kind of people in disguise, or people hiding the truth, criminals. Guys, and these days the criminals I'm not allowed to talk about on this channel are officials. That's all I can say. Now, loved ones, please share more about this truth. Share more about this. What do you want to confess? Some of you, your loved ones, are confessing that they had a double life, kind of. They were leading a double life, a really like dark life that they kept in the shadows, and that they were engaging with some really dark, low vibrational people, and you had no idea, or you were suspecting it. For some of you, they kept something from you, something dark. It doesn't have to be, for all of you, that it was a certain crowd. It could also be that they had issues for a long time and they kept them from you. Mental health or physical health issues that they kept from you, and they're now opening up about it. All right. What is that then, loved ones? What are you opening up about? What are you confessing? They're kobold. German. Okay, a kobold is goblin. Goblin is sometimes gnome. You know, these names vary strongly in every culture. And now, look at that. You have a rainbow reflection. The sun is coming out for you. So, like, the confession will lead to cleansing, right? And to kind of fixing broken hearts, hopefully. Number 5 is definitely conflict and this dark black hole. So there's a rabbit hole that we will go into and look at these like evil eyes in the darkness. So, and this spider looks, is that even a spider? I see one of those cute tiny spiders. What are they called? They're like tiny and they look really, really cute. That's what I saw, but that's not what's on here. I don't know what this is. There's a spirit. So evil lurking in the dark. Evil lurking in the dark. For some of you, it could have been the wrong crowd. For others, it could have been something like a virus, some poison in the body, or some tumor, something that your loved ones knew but you didn't. They're opening up to you about it now. What else, loved ones? The confession. Okay, wow. Höhenflug is flying high. Take that literally. For some of you loved ones, they could have been dealing with addiction. Okay, so they consumed substances to get high, to escape from the darkness, you know, to feel like this flying horse. Look at the rainbow, though, that they showed. They showed this rainbow reflection on my tarot desk, and this horse looks like so happy. So they want you to know that the goal was to feel like this horse. By the way, there's also a rainbow here in the background, but they kind of got stuck in this labyrinth. They lost themselves. They are free now. So they're saying, I'm in a better place now, and I'm realizing that you don't need to consume substances in order to feel like that. You can feel like that if you connect with spirit, you know, if you live the truth of your heart. Your bubble was bursted, like they're saying a burst bubble or something. So dreams shattered, and maybe they're doing that now because you're having a bit of a wake-up call, and this confession is something that you didn't know, but there is something about drug abuse and a toxic crowd involved with it. If it's not drugs, then it's a health issue, all right? And there are two people in particular that are linked to the confession for some of you. For those of you who might have passed, whose loved ones might have passed violently, there are two people in particular responsible for this. Or it could be also for those of you whose loved ones had health issues, that there are two medical professionals in particular who gave you the wrong diagnosis, cause of death, or who didn't give them the right treatment. That's been happening a lot. People being very sick as a consequence of the snake bite that the government forced us to take. People got severely sick and they were ridiculed and not taken seriously by health professionals, turned away and then died because of that. Medical negligence. So there is a lot going on. And I'm feeling the anger here, rightful anger. And as I'm speaking, a rainbow reflection is hitting my left cheek. So I'm speaking the truth here, guys. What more about this confession? 22. This is called, I get her so often. I see this card all the time. Kind of getting bored with it a bit every time I use this deck. The Mellow Gardener. But I'm seeing here three people. And your loved ones are saying, so this third party, and we have two people and your loved one. So the divine is watching. And if you're feeling this anger that I was just feeling right now, if you're feeling angry about the system failing your loved one or the people doing this act of violence to your loved one, if you feel that anger, your loved ones are saying, I'm feeling good because I know the divine is watching, and I know it's all in the hands of the divine, and karmic justice will be served and has already kind of been served. So they're kind of trying to calm you down to not be aggressive, because karmic justice will happen. It will definitely happen. So don't force it. What else about this confession, loved ones? Wow. The mountain. The mountain, number 6. Now, look, they're like speaking out now. They're speaking out now in case they never open up to you when you would address this when they were still alive. They're like open up their mouths wide now. And this light that is cast on the face here, the moon, and again, 2 birds. There is something about 2. And they're also saying, I love you. So in case you were suspecting there's darkness, and kind of urging them, pushing them to open up or to change their ways, and they would be nasty or evasive. They're saying, I know you did this because you loved me, and I'm sorry I was ungrateful and didn't appreciate your guidance and your worry. I'm sorry and I love you. Yeah, they want to say, I love you. This reminds me of a personal reading I have done very recently. Obviously not going to say any names, but I feel like someone here coming through again. By the way, a link for personal readings is in the description box down below. 16, oh my god, 16 is the tower in the tarot, and here it says Errettung, salvation. Salvation, and in German, Rettung is salvation, but it's also the lifeguards. They're also called Rettung, the ambulance, because they save you, you know. We call the ambulance the savior, which is appropriate, you know, because they save lives. Here we have, I'm just looking at it, guys, there's the rainbow again. They might send you rainbows as signs, so watch out for rainbows wherever you see them. And there's a looking glass. There's this white lady standing in the tunnel. So they have come out of the dark tunnel. They have found the light. They have been saved. So in case you're still worried about what happened to your loved ones, if they're still stuck in darkness and affected by how they passed, no, they have been saved. And for almost everyone here, your loved one's passing was a tower moment. It was something shocking, something quite dark, something very traumatic, something maybe unexpected, like a crime or like a one-time incident. But I'm hearing the word crime, and again, don't worry, the divine is looking. Nothing goes unnoticed. One last confession here from the oracle, and we'll move on to the tarot. Also, I'm getting a psychic download now about scratches or like marks on your loved one's skin, or something for those of you who got a coroner's report or something. They didn't, in that report, you're not being shown the truth about what they really found when they examined your loved one's body. There are traces in their blood, in their system, and on their skin or something that reveal the truth. That's a small message for some of you. Wow, on the wave of success, number 14, Temperance card healing. Look, that's your loved ones here with angel wings sitting on this dolphin. So they are fine. You do not need to worry, guys. They're fine. Look, they're like this horse, like this dolphin here. They're fine. They're healing. They have made it out of the darkness. And yeah, they hope that you will find some peace now too, after hearing this, and maybe it confirming some doubts that you have had in your mind. So guys, just let it go. Accept this fate, even if it really, really hurts. Acceptance does more, because there's nothing you can do. The divine will do its job, and just trust that, and just be happy that your loved ones are in a much, much better place. I'm now getting tarot cards, gifted by Stacy. If anyone else would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. What you can always do to help is thumbing up the video and dropping a purple heart. Any comment helps. Whatever you want to say helps more people like you find me. Really appreciate that. Now, loved ones, what more about your confession? Just feeling such weird vibes now. It's like they're trying to gather their thoughts, or they're trying to work out amongst each other what to say, because this is a collective here. Loved ones, come on. Wow. Yep. 8 of Wands in the reverse, but this is about you justifiably being angry, and kind of maybe you're reproaching your loved ones a lot. You're like this guy, or like you're reproaching God or the divine. And guys, you need to change your concept of what you think God is if you have lost faith. I have, like, check out my lessons about spirituality playlist on my channel. You can't make God responsible for it, but it would take too long for me to explain, so watch the video if this resonates. But yeah, like, stop being angry. That won't help. Stop being angry. Just ground yourselves and saying, yeah, I'm sorry, I messed up. I was such a dark person, but like, don't let it trigger you so much. 7 of Swords. Now, saying sorry, I deceived you. Sorry, I never fully opened up about this. And this is talking about those of you who had loved ones who were engaging with the wrong crowd, who had very toxic coping mechanisms. For some of you, I'm even getting like some gang membership activity going on. Of course, this will resonate differently, but they didn't tell you about this because they were worried that they would get caught by the police, by authorities. So they had to keep this a secret, and yeah, they just didn't want to be caught if this was criminal activity or something frowned upon, looked down upon by society. And for the rest of you, they just didn't want to give you the truth about their health struggles because they were afraid of losing their image. So they hid away. They hid away, and they're acknowledging it. Sorry, I lied to you. The Tower. There is again the Tower. So they're saying they're fully taking responsibility for this Tower moment, which was their passing. They're taking full ownership of everything that happened. They're saying every kind of dark aspect that you were kind of suspecting, yes, it happened. And yeah, they're owning it now. They never confessed this to you properly when they're still alive, but they're saying yes, yes, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting from some of your loved ones kind of immature energies. Only take that if it resonates, but you know, kind of immature and not really, yes, they're acknowledging this mistake, but not in a very forthcoming way, if you know what I mean. I'm getting kind of rebellious teenager attitudes, like an attitude. They're saying, yes, I did this, but there you go, you know, for some of you. Take it how it resonates, but they're like they're owning it. Everything you've been suspecting is what happened. Now let's get some letters for confirmation. Protect your ears. I'm going to give this a good shuffle. Yeah, like someone's so angry. I feel like you want to like choke someone here. You want to hit someone. You're so angry. They know how angry you are. They know that. Come on, like even the letters are kind of acting up now. I mean, I'm getting the name Phil. I'm getting the name Phil. And I need a sip of water before I do this for you, because this is a lot. Okay. So I'm getting a lot of psychic downloads already. I'm getting the name Phil, or another name with P and I in it. Also getting MP, so this is talking about politicians, corrupt politicians, causing, you know, I wish I could talk about this, but drugs are supported by the governments. Okay. I wish I could say more. So this is about the third party, you know, the government or the criminals, some associations also. But look, they have made it to the light here, sun, and 111. So this is a good number synchronicity. So they have found the light. They are in a better place. You do not need to worry that they are punished on the other side. There is no judgment or punishment on the other side. Watch my educational videos if you don't understand. They have made it to the light, and they love you very much. Also, I'm seeing veterans. So some of your loved ones could have been veterans. And they just, which happens to so many people in service, not just, you know, military veterans, but anyone who had kind of a tough professional life. When they retire, they kind of collapse and give end to toxic coping mechanisms instead of healing that trauma, which is where the immature energy comes through. Okay, but they want to say, I love you very much. Okay, they want to say, I love you very much. Also, I'm seeing the word pimp here. So this is for the ones who were in the wrong crowd and kind of in some gang activity, you know, prostitution, guns, drugs. That was definitely a case for some of you. Also, for a small group, I'm getting that your loved ones might have cheated on you. Okay, they cheated on you with several partners, women. But this is everything, all of this you will already suspect, okay? But yeah, you might see some more initials here or words that matter to you or numbers, but for me, this is all for now. Thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and comment and subscribe. If you want to stay, turn on the bell so you'll never miss out on anything. Take super good care, and to soon, hopefully. Bye-bye.